was good? Dunkirk is here. I've only seen it once, and it was when it came out in theaters. It's been a hot minute, a very long time. Really pumped, really excited to get into this. Let's go. You should maybe move the hose a little bit around so you get a little extra water. Oh, right on the left shoulder. They got jammed. You just. Oh, there you go. He left his gun. You should have brought your gun. Oh. The movie would have ended right there. Oh. Why are you giving him a fail look? Like a mean look, whatever. Is it because he's kind of down for being in that position, but he was kind of forced on that position? So I don't know why we would give that face to him. Oh. This is definitely a representation of people that were buried, people who were dead in random areas, random places, that it took a while to possibly find those individuals that were placed wherever. I mean, even though after so many years after the war, people were still finding, guns, ammo, mines, possible like bunkers, things like that. And so I wouldn't be surprised during that time you also found random bodies, found things like that, especially too when a lot of them were lost at sea, with the navies. So I wouldn't be surprised if I mean, we find weird. I mean, I think just recently they found U-boats in Argentina, multiple U-boats, and obviously generally people knew about the possibility of them going, Nazi Germany going to Argentina, but the findings of these new things and from the 40s still. So I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people were not found for so many years after, especially too if they're getting their body like blown apart. DNA wasn't really DNA wasn't around at that time, so I mean it was hard to place who was that individual when something like that did occur. So that's what I mean by that. It's definitely a representation of random bodies being in random places and possibly being hard to find those bodies, which is really sad. What are they doing in the water? Yeah. You can get lucky with one of the shots, but two of them, two, three. Oh. Oh. I don't know why they're all like standing. I understand they're preparing to move, but I don't know. I would think that you would want to be maybe in the city or try to hold a line waiting for it, because I don't know if they know how long they have to actually wait to leave. I mean, I would feel very vulnerable just sitting there standing in a line, having literally what, 10 men guard a whole entire street or two streets on maybe each possible opening. He's a good actor. He was playing recently. He was playing the new Joker for Robert Pattinson's Batman. He's gonna possibly play the Joker. I forget his name. I think his last name starts with a K. Air support from the Brits. Tom Hardy. I remember. I do remember when I first saw this movie. I was in shock that he was in the movie.
Safe enough to get back.
Why does that sound like Oh my gosh, what's his name? Alfred in the Christian Bale. He's in every Christopher Nolan film. I forget his name. Master Bruce. I forget his name. Oh. Well, that was nice not leaving him behind. They were about to. It seemed like this music is intense.
It's a British ship. No, you have your own ships.
I get their point of view, the Brits, with getting their own people onto the boat, but still really sad that they're having to do that when you want to evacuate every single person as you possibly can, as fast as you can. So it definitely ends up becoming a kind of a understanding but gray line, if you get what I mean. You need to pick up the pace.
That's 2 minutes. You've missed it.
You gotta at least try. You gotta at least try to get them there. Y'all need to move. Oh. Honestly, I get it. Everybody's trying to get on the boat. Everybody's trying to evacuate. Everybody's trying to get out. I get it. But it's like, I would not be comfortable either being piled up like that and just the possibility of anything could occur. Like like you could be maybe next on the ship, but it's just I don't know. I never understood this. This is like I said, this second time I'm watching it, first time in theater, but I didn't really understand why the urgency needing to leave and seeing those sailors, the Navy, I'm guessing. I never understood that. Were they not allowed to? Because I know Churchill made the call or at least like announced it to Britain. So I didn't understand that part. Like, was the Navy, the sailors going to take their boats and instead they wanted to do it themselves? I never understood this part. They got to get through the whole entire English Channel just to get over there. Oh, perfect timing.
Into war, George.
I'll be useful, sir.
Well, that's nice. Yeah.
He's on me. I'm on him.
You got this, Tom Hardy. Yeah, get a right enough shot, yeah, without collateral damage with the other mate.
Off you go. The last barrage is down.
There's still room. Why don't you just fill them up? Are they gonna try to sneak on the ship? And I know there's a weight issue and all that, not needing to put so much weight on the boat, having so many people. Is just, if you have a few spots there and there, try your best, especially when we're in this type of situation. Yeah, they're risking their lives to save the soldiers, which is, there's quite a few ships that did that, quite a few people that did that. They're probably looking at them like they're crazy for going over there. Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's down for the count.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie. That freaked me out.
And the enemy tanks have stopped.
Why have they stopped?
I mean, why waste tanks trying to get them on the beach when you could just have your Air Force kind of take care of the Brits, you know what I mean? And also, if you look at the format of the city that's next to the beach that that the French is trying to hold for the Brits, there's very tight streets. So if you put your tanks there, you can definitely put them in a bottleneck situation, which give the Brits and the French an opportunity to destroy some tanks before leaving. Yeah, they're not going to risk that.
You can practically see it from here. Home.
Yeah, what's dividing them is literally just the English Channel. It's far, but not that far. So yeah.
Churchill wants 30,000. Ramsay's hoping we can give him 45.
There are 400,000 men on this beach.
400,000 people are on that beach, and Churchill's hoping you can at least bring 30,000 home, and they're hoping to get 45,000 back to Britain, the commanding officers. That's such terrible odds for each individual wanting to get off that beach, and it just sucks to say, and I know you gotta be realistic about it, that you can't bring every single person home or every single right, and I fully get that, but it just sucks to hear that when you're the commanding officer of of this regiment, right, of this fleet, and you're being told, obviously try to get as many people as you can get out, but the expectation is to at least get 10%, give or take, out of 400,000 people. It's just, that's wild. Oh yeah. Oh, isn't that supposed to be Cillian Murphy? Call me Shelby.
What's your name?
He's in shock, that's for sure, a little bit.
I didn't see a shoot.
Dang.
What's your fuel? 50 gallon.
Oh, his thing got shot. I know you're hoping the estimation between both airplanes is about the same, and also that if one of the bullets didn't hit the fuel tank, that's the hope. Like I said earlier, I mean, because they're all bunched up, if the fighter is able to get the perfect line, it's gonna be a mess. They need to get that ship out of there. Oh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, if you let it sink and it destroys the little dock bridge thing that they got going on, they're not able to really have access to the major big boats and the destroyers and everything that they're probably bringing over to try to get the people off. So it definitely needs to sink somewhere else. It's sad to say. And on top of it too, the injured people that are not able to get out. It's just, that's sad. Oh, I did not realize he was in the movie. It sucks from his perspective, just not being able to really help do anything in the sense of because of the predicament that they're in. It's just, yeah, it's rough.
It was a U-boat.
Yeah, basically a submarine, a U-boat, yeah. Don't see him coming. They act like they were on that ship originally. Oh! Did it mess up his legs? Where's he gone? And why does he look so familiar? I don't know. I would not be comfortable. Like, no matter what. Like, being down there like that. I do not like that locked.
He's looking for a quick way out, in case we go down.
Now you got Harry Styles thinking. Yeah, position yourself right next to the door just in case.
I see your point, son. Well, let's plot a course.
They're gonna try to occupy Cillian Murphy to be able to continue on their mission to Dunkirk to, help everyone else. Yeah, I would be 50-50 about that too, about locking him in there or not.
He may never be himself again.
Probably not. Yeah, he did do that. A little messed up, but I definitely get it. This is so well done. Nice, nice. One down. I don't know how many was left. You need to get it down. You need to get it down. Yeah, there you go. There you go. There you go. Oh! You still running all right? No, you're not. What are they yelling? Are they yelling U-boat or? Oh! Oh my gosh. Come on, my guy. You gotta go at least open that door for them. There you go, there you go, there you go. I hope everyone else can see that exit. It looks like a lot of people did, I would hope. Oh. There we go. I was gonna say they're gonna need more fighters. Don't do that to him. I don't know.
Men my age dictate this war. Why should we be allowed to send our children to fight it?
Yeah, that was perfectly well said. Men my age dictate this war. Or we're gonna allow children to go fight, yeah. Into the water? Yeah. We landed nicely. Oh, perfect. Nice. Oh, that's from the before? That's Cillian Murphy. Yeah. That was from before. Oh, that was nice. He put the rope so they could kind of... Yeah, that's very smart. So how did Cillian Murphy then ended up in the position he was then?
Did it help you against the dive bombers and the U-boats?
Turn it around.
It's his boat. You can't tell him what to do. Oh.
What have you done? You're right, George.
Is he bleeding out of his head? Oh my gosh. I forgot all about this. Wow. I mean, I understand from both perspectives. I mean, you have the one with Cillian Murphy where he's like, I finally got out of that situation. I survived it. I'm not going to go back and risk it again of the smallest chance to actually survive when, you know what I mean? So I get it, but they didn't come all the way over here just to, just to grab you and call it a day. Nice. How did that boat sink? Yeah, that's the problem. Are you gonna have enough fuel? Imagine that though, like you get all the way out there, like pretty far distance, and you're literally having to come all the way back to the beach, back to square one. I get it. I mean, you get in a position where it's all or nothing. So you're trying anything, but against those waves and those little boats, and also going through the whole entire English Channel. Like I said, it's not that far, but it's also far. I mean, for you to be able to do that, that's gonna be hard. Has he given up? He's just accepting it. Wow. I guess ending it on his own terms rather than having to sit there and wait for his fate. I don't know if y'all know. What's that white stuff that's on the beach?
When the water comes in.
That's very smart. I mean, especially too, you don't want everyone to be on the same dock over there. The water's gonna be coming in. Eventually, you'll be able to have more opportunities to get more boats onto the beach to be able to get more people off. Definitely very smart.
Grounded! So when the tide comes in, she's not.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay. They're gonna wait for the water to technically try to pick it up.
Can't see.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you hit your head hard enough, anything can happen. Especially when you're starting to bleed out. I don't know, Tom Hardy. I'm not gonna lie. You're in a very weird situation too. You only have so much fuel.
French have been forced back on the western side.
Much appreciation for the French to try to hold down the fort until the Brits and a good chunk of the French are able to finally, get to Britain.
But I'd rather face waves than dive bombers.
Yeah, dive bombers or waves.
It's bad, Dad. Should we turn back?
We've come so far.
Well, to be honest, too, if you turn back, I don't even think you'll make it in time for him, anyways.
Stand by to pick up survivors.
To do that, we'd have to survive ourselves.
Yep. Oh my gosh, I finally recognize him. He was in 1899. The show I really liked, I recorded. Oh, I was like, why does he look so fun? 1899. Yeah. The husband of the main character. It's getting there. Slowly but surely. And now they're in the fire. What's wrong?
Smoke from the Spitfire!
Oh, wasn't that Tom Hardy's the other soldier that was with Tom Hardy? Wasn't that when he got shot down? Yeah, I think that was it. Be careful, hopefully it's not one of yours. Start firing just to fire. Why are you making him go up? Just wait.
You German! Dutch!
Oh. Go towards the, yep.
Best of luck, Colin.
Yeah, okay, now we're actually getting the shot of what happens with him. Is it, what was he? Yeah, he landed safely, but what? Oh. Solid landing, yeah. Oh. Are you kidding me?
He's probably dead.
David, I hear you, Peter, I hear you. Maybe alive, maybe.
Yeah, he makes a good call too, because... Oh.
Target practice.
Yeah, but it's gonna still accidentally hit one of them. Yeah, what that may... Yeah, I don't think you'll be able to float that far. Unless you're able to... Oh! Oh, gosh.
He's a German spy. Don't be daft.
He is not wrong, though. He doesn't really say anything the whole entire movie. But he did save them, though, when the boat was... Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's French. Yeah, oh! I don't know why they're complaining so much. It doesn't matter. All that water, like, you're gonna have to... They did all that complaining for what? Like, it don't matter. The whole thing's already flooded full of water. There you go. Awesome. Oh, dang. Oh yeah, they're not okay. All that oil, yeah.
Son, I really don't know.
Oh. No matter what you can do, it's already like there's already too much damage on the boat for them to try to survive this or try to keep the boat afloat. Like it's going to sink. What do you see? Oh yeah. Seeing this must be such a morale boost. It's just awesome to see. Oh. That was so fast. And that's the nice thing about those little boats is that they're able to get close enough to the beach where the soldiers can go and swim to them. Oh yeah, the oil. If the people it has oil on them, that means oil is very close. The boats needs to be careful around the oil because if it catches on fire, it's gonna become a big old mess. Yeah, that was very smart of them to do that originally. There you go. There you go. Get involved. Help out. Because we do not need you freezing up or being fully shell shocked right now at this moment. We need all hands, all deck to be able to get these people off the water before the oil possibly catches on fire if that does occur. Or shot at because you're kind of waiting around for the other soldiers. You know what I mean? We need as many people to help as possible. Nice shot. He literally just ran out of field. Oh. I guess he has a little bit more, but don't matter. He's definitely going to the end of the amount of fuel he definitely has. So he's just, what's he going to do? Just glide everywhere? Because he definitely needs to make sure he lands safely so he's able to, get picked up by the other boats or something. Yeah, y'all need to get out. Did he get stuck on something or what? Oh. I understand Churchill's perspective on not wanting to send so much to possibly help get people off the beach back home, right? But you gotta send more than the three fighters, and I think we saw three more. No, I think we just saw 3 fighters altogether, 3 or 6. You need to send a little bit more than that. You gotta be able to do something, especially if you're not gonna send a lot of ships. Maybe you send a little bit of extra aircraft just in case. Like I didn't know their logistics situation at that exact moment, but I'm just saying a few extra fighters would definitely help out, make this a smoother transition.
Dead, mate.
Damn.
Will you be okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not gonna tell him that he just killed somebody, have him freak out even more. Yeah, don't go towards that boat. It's now sinking. Now there's oil everywhere. Yeah, I mean you can get on top of the boat even though it's flipped, but the problem is if there's so many people on there, or not even that, if there isn't anybody on there, the fighters are probably going to aim for it, or the bombers are going to aim for it, just so there's no way for them to even have any opportunity to be settled on something, and they would just stay in the water. I think there was an incident, if I can remember, where there were a whole bunch of soldiers stuck in the middle of the ocean and those sharks like roaming around. I don't remember if that was a real thing or not, or if I'm referencing another movie, but I know that it was based around the 40s during the war, so I don't remember if that was a true story or not. Generally, that's the kind of position the fighters would want the Brits to be in, is kind of just stuck in the middle of the ocean and slow, you know what I mean?
It's coming back around.
It's coming back around. Yeah, y'all need to get off. Unless the fighter's able to hit it, but I don't. Honestly, if you really think about it, luckily all these people on their personal ships are there, because if they weren't, you would just have all these people just sitting in the middle of the ocean. There you go. There you go. Oh, that's sad about the rest of them, but if that thing catches on fire, yeah. Oh my gosh. Just keep swimming if you can. Oh, it sucks that they had to do that, but they had to. It was that or that whole entire ship burning with them, with everyone inside it. Sucks. Still quite a few people. Well, you got the Dunkirk. He's just gliding now. Hopefully you're able to position yourself. What? Oh shoot.
Keep coming round!
They're gonna try to dodge it.
Now!
Oh, nice. Oh, nice. With no fuel, this man just gliding around trying to...
Not me. My brother died third week into the war.
Receiving that little bit of information about his backstory, about who he is, that character, it makes sense now why he had the urgency, the motivation, the courage to go save as many quote unquote children of other parents as possible, saving all these people, going out there to continue the honor that the son had and wanting to go fight. He's joining in on that by saving as many kids and many people as possible out of this nasty situation at Dunkirk. Tom Hardy, I mean, like, don't you want to loop into around one of the ships and parachute out? There's so many. I mean, you having to get 400,000 people. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of ships.
Where the hell were you?
Wow. Dang. I get it, but you got shot down. Obviously, that's why he ended up in that boat.
Well done.
All we did is survive. That's enough.
Understanding, too, that older man who is handing out the blankets, this is the second war he's witnessed. So he obviously knows just surviving it is good enough, to be honest. Oh.
That old bloke wouldn't even look us in the eye.
Because he was blind. What? This man just slept through everything?
But it's us or the enemy!
This man is a deep sleeper. He's...
I'm staying for the French.
That's awesome and nice for you to stay for the French. Awesome. Yeah. Also, I get it. I mean, you feel like you disappointed your country, your family, whomever, for going out there or failing a mission or whatever. But understanding that people appreciate you a lot more because of this stupid and crazy situation that a lot of people were forced in. That's sad, but he was able to get what he was asking for, which just felt like he did something with his life to help, to contribute.
And even if this island or a large part of it was subjugated,
Yeah.
steps forth to the rescue and the liberation of the old.
Oh, such a great movie. It definitely was well done, showing like the urgency to get soldiers off the beach, how the Brits did offer a lot to the French to try to push back the Germans, but then also needing to get all those individuals and everything else out of France to prepare for the second attack, but at the same time making sure they don't give up too much, which I would think you want to throw as much as you possibly can to an extent to bring back your soldiers, but also understanding you don't want to give up so much just to have a rescue mission when you're needing as many supplies as possible to be able to prepare for that next attack or the next defense, because right after that is them having to prepare and get in the bunkers and everything else from the bombings, and it just becomes a hellhole in South Britain and all that. So understanding all that aspect. So, and then the people who do have bows in the clutch, getting involved and trying to bring back the people And understanding too that the soldiers who did come back or survived or even who did pass beforehand looked at themselves as possibilities of failures, and they weren't. And I could see in their mind, we came to France for a mission to stop this dictatorship of Nazi Germany and so on and so forth, and stop this nonsense. And ended up failing France and having to fall back. And even though falling back could be looked at as a negative, in a positive note, it's falling back, regrouping, reevaluating, and moving forward. And sometimes doing that is a lot more important than you having to try to hold your ground with really nothing. And so, like I said, I get it from both perspectives. It's also wonderful to see the commanding officer not wanting to leave anyone behind, bring the French back as much as possible, and just deal with that whole ordeal. And just definitely you saw a lot of human instinct, or a lot of positive, I guess, I get with humans, in the sense of gathering themselves and trying to help as much as possible, even though they're not supposed to get involved per se. Or definitely a great film. I remember seeing it in the theater. The only time I actually saw it was in theater, and it was just a wonderful watch to see in theater. So but like I said, it was a lot. The first time I saw it, it was a lot to take in, and it was nice to be able to rewatch it and kind of just be able to experience it again. But yeah, I do appreciate y'all, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.